We all know that a lot of things in this world are unjust. But what can you do? How can you bring about change when you're just one person? Well, what if you got your friends to join? And then they got their friends, and on until there's a massive movement of people demanding change. Throughout history, every social change that's taken place has been the result of many people coming together as one. Today, this happens mostly through the internet. Online, you can easily share ideas, organize protests, and plan collective action. But what if you don't have access to the internet or can't afford it? This is the reality for many people living in low-income communities around the world. And in many cases, they are the ones who need to fight for their rights the most. People without access to the internet need a way to organize around issues they care about. How would you solve this problem? Laureate, a community activist in South Africa, knows firsthand how important it is for people to come together to stand up for their rights. But she saw that for some communities, it was very difficult to organize and create change because access to the internet was too expensive. She wondered if she could create a way for people to organize without needing access to the internet. Laureate knew that nearly everyone in South Africa has a phone that can send and receive text messages. From this idea, Amandla.mobi was born. Amandla is a platform that allows people to use text messages to organize around different campaigns. People sign up to receive text messages about issues across South Africa. Amandla.mobi then sends action steps, ways to get involved and unite around issues, like signing a petition, texting or writing to the government, joining a protest, or donating money. Campaigns can be small and local, or big and national. Users can also create their own campaigns to make sure that other South Africans are aware of the injustice that is happening. Amandla.mobi is making it easier for communities to come together to create change. In South Africa, the way cell phone plans are structured, people in low-income communities are charged significantly more for their data. This means people in these communities, especially Black women and girls, have limited access to the internet and information. But without access to the internet, it's difficult for them to stand up for their rights and demand change. In 2016, Amandla.mobi joined the Data Must Fall movement to put pressure on cell phone companies to charge fairly for data.
Data must fall!
They spread the messages of the campaign via text to mobilize volunteers who went door to door to gather support. Throughout their efforts, more than 70,000 people supported the campaign, and their collective voice made a difference. The government decided to investigate the data charges and have since proposed new regulations on cell phone data fees. Data Must Fall is just one of Amandla.mobi's many campaigns. They now have a community of more than 250,000 South Africans advocating for the rights of millions, especially women and girls.
Hi, I'm Laureate from Amandla.mobi. You are never too young, too small, or too insignificant to create the change you want to see in the world. And here are a few ways you can make it happen. Take a public stand for something you believe in. Support campaigns, like a social media campaign. Or wear a button on your clothes or book bag. Every time we speak up, we contribute to making the world a better place. You can donate to causes you believe in. No matter how small your donation may be, give what you are able to give. It's not always easy to stand up and speak out, but a lot of the things we are able to enjoy today were only made possible because others were bold and brave enough to stand up and speak out. You can be the same.